Percent. That candle smells so good. What if God was one of us? Just a stranger on a bus, trying to make his way. Let me stop singing for they copyright me. You know they're good for it. Hi everyone. I want to play some darn music, but you know, can't get copyrighted. So, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Are you guys excited? Yeah. Y'all been posting y'all quotes. New year, new me. Put 1,000 pins in here, Chad. So I'm going to wand curl this. So I want something a little different. So I haven't worn wand curls in like a very long time. Today I didn't do much. I was looking at job applications. Because, you know, my job's starting to piss me off with all this during overtime. Like, look, it's after Christmas. Why are we still working MET? This was really on my nerves. But anyway, they done called MET for next week. So that means we got to work again. We got to come in an hour early. So, and see, my behind already picked up a shift for Thursday before they called it. So now I got that. Yeah, so anyway, I don't even want to think about it. But I'm going to, when the first is Saturday, I'm going to put in a transfer and I'm going to get transferred, try and get transferred back to Jack's 3, which is on the west side of my mom and them. And so if they accept my transfer, we move in. So our lease is up in June. So they accept my transfer, we're moving. If they don't, we gotta stay here because Darian is getting a new job and it's over there by my mom and them. So we're gonna use more gas. So I already prayed about it. So once they accept the transfer, then I'm gonna just do that. And the only reason why I know I'm like exhausted and stuff like that when it come to Amazon, I think the difference will be is that I'm not standing in one spot because, you know, the building I work at is a sortable building. And you literally doing this all day. You scanning, throwing stuff in the tote, scanning, throwing. throwing stuff in the toe. Rebending, you hitting the button, running back and forth, putting stuff in the, you know, it's just a lot of moving. I mean, it's gonna be the same at, you know, every facility, but it's kind of hard to explain. If you worked at a different ones, you'll know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I was looking for work from home jobs, but I feel like that life is so not me, because let's be honest, I don't like to be still for too long. I'm gonna get sleepy. I'm gonna get bored. I actually like being a little physical. It's just, you know, when I get tired, I get tired. But anyway, that's all I do. I don't even know what y'all saying to me. Hi everyone. Hi. I miss you. I'm gonna just say hey everybody. So, girl, turn around. What side I be wearing my part on? Y'all know my side part? I think it's this side. Yeah, it's this side. What is it? This side? Yeah, it's this side. Okay. I had to. Yeah, it's this side. Okay. So tomorrow, y'all know we're going to Mom's house for New Year's Eve evening. We don't have any fireworks or nothing. It's fine. I promise you. It's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, this shit thick because I had all that darn wax on it. If y'all hear Darian loud behind, he in there on the game. Cut down enough hair right there. I mean, it's covering up the thing, so it's probably all right. It's a clean part. Oh, no. All right. I don't know. It's like I can't sit down and do hair. I can't. I got to stand up. I think that's anybody. You have to see what you're doing with your hair. So get in the car. What's I about to say? So Shavon's on the way over here. He's gonna bring some food because I haven't eaten. Well, over there, we see. We need to add your hair is looking like a knife. Child. They say I look like a 1992 church usher. That's funny. Heck no. She said, what she say? I act younger? I act older. Ain't I'm supposed, first of all, I'm 27. How old am I supposed to act? Like, I thought, okay. That don't make no sense. So you need to act your age. What, you thought I was 12? Like, anyway. The trolls is out tonight, honey. Okay, let me plug this up. So, oh, I also need to show y'all what my boyfriend got me for Christmas. He bought me a little Nike jacket and some Bath and Body Works stuff and some candles. I'm burning one of them now, y'all. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah. Let me show y'all what it looked like. And as a Christmas present, as y'all can see, I bought me a new spread. And I bought me some new black sheets. I changed the color in here a little bit. Well, I added a color. Well, it was kind of already in the room. I did black sheets, black and white spread. My green throw blanket, you know, the green is still in here, but I added a little more black. I'm going to get a black rug in here, and I'm going to redo my bathroom. I'm going to do my bathroom in black, gold, and white. I might add a little green in there, too, to match my room. So, yeah. So, this is one of the candles he got me. It smells like pancakes. It's maple pancakes. And, y'all, he got it from Bath and Body Works. Y'all, y'all gotta get it. It smells so good. And I wish I could paint in here, because what I would do, I want not jet black walls, but I want them like a matte, dark gray, close to black, maybe black. I'm not sure yet. And he got me this other candle. This one here. This was the berry waffle cone. It smells like, you know what? This smells like oatmeal raisin cookies. It don't smell like a waffle cone to me, but it smells really good. That's all that matters. And you know, y'all, my boyfriend kind of old. He not old, but he has an old spirit. Look. I bet y'all ain't seen this in years. Y'all ain't seen this in years. But I love it because he got it anyway. But this is something I'm going to keep on display on my shelf because it looks really cute on my shelf. And then he got me this Pure Wonder body scrub and the spray, the body spray. And then the Heart of Gold Bath and Body Works shower gel. And he got me the lotion to go with it. So, yeah. And then he got me a little jacket, but it's in the closet and I ain't gonna get it. The heck was that? I rebuked that. It goes like this. Thank you, Miss Elena. And I'm gonna clean up 2 fridges. Hi, Mo Cash. I like that name. Thank you, Miss Alana. Well, thank you, Miss Rose. Thank you, Miss Elisa. That was the same ones from. Yes, and that's exactly where I got them from. The vines, I got them from Amazon. They're very, very cheap. Hey, everyone. Okay, let me go back down. Yeah, hard from night. Yeah, yes. Look, he. And my mom, I told my mama, she said, "Ooh, girl," she said, "He is old." He tried though. He even asked the sales lady to help him out. I was like, "I'm gonna give you an A for effort because you did really good." And I'm not gonna say I don't like the gift. I love it because I mean he was really trying to find me something because he knew I like little smell goods and he knew I like body scrubs. He got me a body scrub too. I haven't showed y'all yet, but it's I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. He know I like little body scrubs. You know the exfoliating sugar scrubs? He got me one of those. I bought 2 of them. One of them, what's crazy is one of them smells like him. I know that sounds real like a lie, but I swear, I cannot make it up. It smells like him. I let him use that one when he come over. But, and I think I have a favorite one now. I use the watermelon kind. Oh, that one smells so good. That's the tree hut kind. That watermelon, I think that's my favorite one. So I use that one. But I didn't got him using them now. I was like, hey, you can use that one. Because he came over one day and I think he was out running all day. He was like, he wanted to take a quick shower. So I let him use that. Come on, get off. Yo, don't say nothing about my curl. I can barely curl with these things. I don't care what nobody say. That's not hard. I might have to close my door. Ooh, no. Is it resumed? Okay. Can y'all see me, hear me? My name I called. Okay. You know what? Let me spray it first like I used to. If I take a whole bit, if I do it like that. It's probably going to turn out real ugly. I feel like the spray make it. Well, no, it didn't. It didn't make it that stiff. What are you doing, stupid? Spray it first. I always do that. I'm trying to focus on not burning my darn self. I might have to sit down for this. My back's starting to hurt. Ooh. Hi. Yes, it hurt. It hurt. It used to really. It used to really pop. I don't know what happened to it. Well, I mean, obviously I know what happened to it, but I mean, like, you know, are they gonna bring it back? I know they brought back Baby Fat for a while. They had the collaboration with Misguided, and their stuff was really cute. I wanted to get some of that stuff, but I don't know if they still selling it. So I don't know, but their stuff was cute. And I know P Diddy is trying to bring back Sean John. Because I know he had, I think I read it yesterday. It said he sold it or something like that. And I know he's trying to bring it back. I know he like, well, everybody bringing back this stuff. This shouldn't take me all night. No, because I rebuked that. Yeah, he brought. Yeah, he bring. Yeah, I know. I read it. He bringing it back. I was like, okay. I ain't seen none of his new stuff yet, though. Okay, so I want to talk about something. I was, I be on the shade room looking at, all the little celebrities in their business that they be putting at them. And I be seeing, I know y'all know who Lil Baby and who Jada is. Well, they are on vacation together and stuff like that. And in the comments, I mean, they're supposed to not together, but in the comments, people were saying like, y'all act like she can't go out, she can't hang out with her baby daddy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but stop telling people y'all not together, because obviously y'all still messing around. If he take you out of town, out of the country, just you and him. Come on, like just say, like, you know what I'm saying? Just say what it is. What you lying for? Well, because you don't want nobody to judge you. Obviously, you don't care about what people think, because you're doing what you want to do. As you should. You're grown. I just don't like, why y'all, and it's the excuse they be making, like, well, y'all be acting like people can't spend time. I'm like, first of all, if me and you ain't together, I just feel like, this is my opinion, if you're not in a relationship with the father of your kids, why y'all hanging out on such an intimate level? Like, now, see, if their child was there, that made a whole lot of sense. You want to spend some time with your child, but I'm like, it's you and him. Y'all hanging out. Obviously, there's something there. So I'm just like, just say what it is. Just say, no, we ain't together, but we still mess. We still mess with each other. Because that's not what she said in that interview. That's that about. Yes, and Megan and her husband. We like, and I know people, us on the outside, we was like, we thought they was gonna make it, cause she prayed and manifested him. Like, she said that was gonna be my husband. So like, when we claim something like that, it happens. And I mean, I believe we all were rooting for them, because first of all, they were a very cute couple. They prayed together. She got into the word and stuff. But honestly, I believe she got into it before she met him, because I know she said she was celibate for a while, and stuff like that. And just to hear out of nowhere that they're getting a divorce, he filed for divorce. I was like, oh my gosh. And people were saying maybe it's his lifestyle with him being a past, a Christian and a pastor, but she's a Christian as well. I'm like, what is it like? What happened? What happened? Because I mean, it's just like the divorce rate is just at an all-time high. I'm like, it's just ain't nothing lasting no more. And I guess people, and you know what I noticed is way different. My head itching because it's hot up on this thing, and y'all want to see my hair up under here. I noticed like people have way less patience than they did back in the day. Our great grandmamas and uncles, they stayed together through everything, And I feel like maybe it's because the women depended on the man a lot back then. And now a lot of women like, look, I don't, what I'm saying? I don't need you. If you want to go, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Because, I mean, you don't want to stay where you're not happy. And in his case, he probably does not want to stay where he's not happy, I don't, I highly doubt money is an issue. It just, maybe they just weren't getting along no more. I don't know. It's just crazy how, and I don't know if they fell out of love or what. I just, I just be praying. I'm like, I don't ever want to. I believe it was too much for her because she have to meet the standard. Right. And I thought that as well. She kind of does. But it's like, I also felt like maybe he didn't have to, maybe he didn't put so much pressure on her. Because I remember when they were asking questions in the audience, and then people were like, one lady was like, so, I mean, you all into the word stuff, are you going to start dressing up? And he checked the lady. He was like, no. He was like, no, we're not going to do that. Like, she's going to wear what she want to wear. More than right, just because, you're a Christian, I mean, you have to, like, be like a nun. You know what I'm saying? She can still be a Christian woman. Like, she can wear what she want to wear. She's an adult. She's grown. And her husband was okay with it. So I'm like, maybe something did change. Maybe things got a little too much for her. I don't know. Some people were saying maybe it was because of her acting job with her new show, Harlem. I have not seen it, but they said it's a little, she's playing a part. And I'm like, well, I don't feel like that's a good reason to get a divorce over, because he already knew once he married her that she was an actress. And You know, she's gonna be booking jobs where she's gonna have to kiss other men. You know, maybe have a few sex scenes, like stuff. You know, that stuff be real. Sometimes the sex scenes be fake, but I've seen interviews where they say some of that stuff be real. Like, you know, and as a Christian woman, I don't think she would have a real sex scene. Like, she would do a real one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, you know, in her position, knowing she's married to a pastor, I don't think she would do a real one. But kissing wise, like, he knows that she's acting. Church people are very yes, they are. Oh my gosh, they are. And that's why, let me tell y'all something. That's why a lot of people do not like Christians, because they are the most hypocritical and judgmental people on the planet. They will lay all your shit bare, excuse my language. They will lay all your mess bare to you. But the second you call them out on doing the same exact thing, they're going to have a fit. They sit there and lay all your stuff out, but they do the same things you do. And sometimes worse. Some people say it's this she's putting out as much as I'm not sure. It could be that too. You know, and that's why a lot of people don't like Christians, because they quick to point the finger, but they do the same. Like all the jokes that they be having in the movie with either the gay pastor or the deacon who a shyster, a schemer that's still in the church's money. Stuff like that happens a lot in Christian, you know, churches, and all these stereotypes, but they be true. You know, it's always some mess. It's always some mess. And I mean, let's be honest, it be mess like that in a lot of people's churches. But when it comes to, you know, black people in their church, it's just it's too much, and it's a mess. That's why a lot of people run away from the church. They try to get away because they like, I'm not going to sit up here and listen to a bunch of hypocrites. However, if you're going to do that, that's why you need to get to know the word by yourself. Talk to God on your own. Read your Bible on your own. I don't think you necessarily have to go into a church just to worship the Lord. But they're repenting, act like, right, they're repenting, act like you going to hell. They'll tell you, oh, you go. And I'm going to just say this. And I'm going to say this because, burn my finger. And I'm going to say this, like, I understand we as Christians, like, I know a lot of y'all don't believe in same-sex marriages, same-sex relationships. Let me tell y'all something. Mind y'all business. If you don't agree with it, don't agree with it. Mind your business. Don't sit up there and tell a bunch of gay people they're going to hell. Okay? That is not for you to decide. That is not for you to decide, okay? Like, you don't know what God will do. You don't know who he going to forgive or who he going to punish. And in God's eyes, let me tell you something. All sin is the same. It ain't one better than the other. Just because you told one little lie, it equals up to you killing somebody in his eyes. So you're sitting there trying to, you know, tell somebody they're going to hell. You will too. You know, if you want to go there with it. So, look, mind y'all business. Let the people do what they want to do. If you don't mess with it, you ain't got to mess with it. Don't say nothing about them. Don't sit there and just, you going to hell. Don't do all that. Just mind your business. Mind your business. And to the people out there, if you have any children that decide to love the same sex, I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm not. But I do feel like you should be a little more supportive and understanding. Like, and I know some people feel like a lot, especially a lot of older black people, when they grew up, they just, the way older black people act when it comes to gay people in the church, it's like they banish them from the family. You cannot treat somebody that you bared like that. I understand you may not agree with their choice of love, you know, what they decided to be, whatever made them happy. I get all that. But to just, I ain't gonna never forget, I was watching, you know, y'all know I Am Zoe. He, you know, the comedian, whatever. I was watching one of his lives on YouTube, and he was talking about how he came out to his parents. Yeah, he came out to his mom, because, you know, his mom, he came from a Christian household. I think his dad was a pastor, or the mom was a pastor. Somebody, you know, I think both of his parents were pastors. And, you know, and with him being gay, he said one morning he came, you know, he came out to his mom. His mom, he said she was boohoo crying, saying, where did I go wrong? What did I do? Is there something I could have did to change that, prevent that? And he just, you know, he didn't know what to say to her. He was just, you know, like, no, this is what this is who I am. And he said when his dad found out, and honestly, it hurt my feelings when I watched it. He was like, his dad didn't talk to him for a whole year. They lived in the same house. He said his dad did not talk to him for a year. And I think that's terrible. I get it. Especially, like I said, a lot of older straight men, they don't be with it. They don't be with it. But to not speak to your child for a whole year, like, I know that hurt his feelings. I know that hurt his feelings. And he said one day his dad just decided to talk to him. He just said one day his boyfriend came to the house and his dad was like, "Oh, you here for Zoe?" He said, "Oh, go ahead and go to his room. He'll be home in a minute." And he said his dad just walked out the door. And I guess, and ever since then, his dad they've been in a better place. They've been talking again and stuff. You know, the love is, there. It's just, I'm like, I guess he chose, like, okay, today I'm gonna accept it. It is what it is. So I was glad to hear that. But if y'all go and find that live, I don't know. I'm pretty sure y'all will find it of him telling his coming out story. But it was hard to hear because I done heard, look, I done heard some stories and everything. Shoot, some y'all know some. If y'all been really rocking with me and my family for a while, y'all know a lot of people was calling me gay in the comments because they were saying because I cut off all my hair, I was changing my hair a lot, and they never saw me with a boyfriend. I'm like, did y'all ever think maybe guys didn't like me then? Like, what y'all want me to do? Like, I can't make nobody be my boyfriend, but people was calling me gay, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be real. I'm just keeping very transparent. I felt like maybe my parents started to believe that I was, but they never said, don't get me wrong, they never said that, and they never made it seem like, oh, they was gonna banish me from the family. No, my parents love me. I'm just saying, I felt like when people kept saying that, they started to, really wonder, but I'm like, no, I was just going through a single phase. Like, I was single for a long time. Y'all know, before I met my ex-boyfriend last year, I was single for a very long time. Like, so y'all didn't really see me with guys all the time. So I know how it feels to be really judged and stuff like that. So I do. When I was in high school, my freshman year, that's all I hung around was gay people. Not because they was gay, they were just good people. Like, gay people are some of the nicest people you'll meet. They're fun. They some of the best friends you'll have. Like, I thought I ain't curl it over. They're some of the best. Like, they're human. At the end of the day, they're the same. Y'all bleed the same blood. Like, you know, I never judged them on who they chose to love. But anyway, like I said, like, y'all Christian people, mind your business. Don't tell nobody they're going to hell just because they were what they. That ain't y'all place to do that. Y'all are not God. And I know especially a lot of people in the world, we tend to judge people, even though we say, oh, the Bible say don't judge. We everybody does it at some point. But I'm just saying, every now and then, check yourself. Like, don't be doing all that. Mind your business, leave them people alone. They ain't did nothing to y'all. Anyway, but yeah, I feel really bad for Making Good. I really do. I feel bad for both of them because I'm just like, oh, what went wrong? Y'all was so in sync. Y'all was in love. What happened? I was really rooting for them. I really was. But it just seemed like ain't nobody holding on no more. But I'm just like, and it make you scared. I'm like, dang, do I even want to get married? Because, I always picture myself getting married. I do. I always picture that. I want that genuine, like, forever love. Where you know what I'm saying? You have a big family. Like my mom, but we got a big family. And I know, y'all know I said I don't want kids. I still don't right now. But I'm not going to say never. Because I might change my mind. But it's a few things I'm scared of when it comes to having kids. Like, I'm terrified of seeing somebody mistreat my child, or I don't want them to experience what I experienced, because I had very low self-esteem. I was very insecure, and I used to get picked on a lot. Especially, let me close my door. Especially from boys. Like, I didn't get bullied by no girls. I got bullied by boys. I'm on live. What is that smell? The curling iron. I didn't get bullied by girls in school. Like, I got bullied by boys. Like, it's thing I told. Look, I said I'll never forget it. When I was in middle school, I hung out with these three. I think it was 3 or 4 girls, and I'm gonna say their names because they cool people, and because I think I told this story before. No, I ain't gonna say their names. Not because it's not bad. They didn't do anything, but it was yeah, it was 4 girls. And keep in mind, one of them was white, and then the other 3 were like Hispanic, mixed, and all of them were really pretty. They was light skinned and pretty, you know how it is. And these 2 boys, they was dark as me, come up behind us on the bleachers while we was outside during gym on the track, and they was like, "Ooh, oh." but still make it. Still make it. Okay. Um. Yeah. So we were all sitting on the track, and these two boys came up behind us, and they sat behind us on the bleachers, and he was like, "Ooh, all y'all so pretty. Ooh, y'all so pretty." And then they look at me. They was like, "Ooh, except for you." He was like, "You look." He was like, "Why you hanging? Why y'all hanging with her?" He was like, "Yo, ugly ass says you like a monkey. They all light and pretty, and you all dark and stuff. You ugly." And I didn't say anything. Like, I don't know. Back then, I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say nothing. Like, what do you say to that? Like, I just sat there. I kind of held my head down. I cried a little bit, but I didn't want nobody to see. I don't like crying in front of people. I didn't let nobody see me crying, but my friend knew I was upset. And she just kept, trying to console me. None of them were laughing. They was just trying to console me and whatnot. And, was just like, Galen, ignore him. You pretty, this and this and this. So, yeah, they were being good friends. But it's just a lot of stuff I'll never forget. Stuff like that. Like, in 7th grade, this boy told me, I've always been curvy. I always had, my boobs weren't as big as they is now. But, I was developed in middle school. So I always had like a big butt and big chest. And I had a real small, girl, I was fine back then. I had a real small waist. But anyway, and I always had like a shape. And in 7th grade, I was in science class, in Miss Goggins' class. I believe that's her name. This black lady, she wore glasses. And I actually liked her class. That's when I used to like science. But anyway, we were sitting at the table. It was a girl right here, and it was a guy right here. And them two, they used to all, but they, they used, remember Pig Latin? They used to talk in Pig Latin, but I knew they was talking about me because the stuff they be saying. They used to call me ugly and all that other good stuff. I wouldn't say nothing. I just sit there and I ain't hear him. And then one day he was just like, Galen, I'll F you with a bag over your head. And then the girl sitting in front of him, this dark skinned girl, well, she wasn't dark, she was like brown skin. She was just laughing, like she thought it was so funny. She thought it was so funny. He was like, yeah, cause he was like, you ugly as F, but I'll smash you with a bag over your head. And I was just like, again, I didn't say, like, what do you say to that? I wasn't finna say nothing. Like, I didn't, and I'm gonna be honest, back then I didn't stand up for myself a lot. I didn't. Like, I used to just sit there and look stupid. I did, because I mean, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't say I was used to it, but I was used to it. Like, this boy, that same boy, no, he used to hang out with this other boy, and they used to always say stuff about my clothes, and we vented to my mom and them about how we didn't like going to school wearing the same stuff, because people used to pick on us. Me, Ashley, and them, we all got picked on, like all of us. They used to bully my brother because he wore glasses, he was quiet, smart, and he was short. They used to pick on him. Ashley, they used to mess with Ashley about her teeth and stuff. Like, Ashley didn't feel like she was pretty because she was dark skinned and she had big teeth. Like, we used to go through it. And I'm not trying to make this a sob story. Like, I'm grown. I'm old enough to talk about it now. But it was bad. Like, I had some days where I was just like, dog. And I'm telling you, I'm full transparent. I used to wish I was light skinned. I did. And I did not like light skinned girls when I was younger. I didn't. Because every time I got around some guys. And then what really irritated me, it will always be the guys that be my color or darker. And they'll be like, oh, you ugly. And don't let it be some light-skinned girls right there. They'll say you ugly, and then some of the light-skinned girls be kikiing about it. And them the type of girls I don't like. They'll be sitting there laughing at you, you know what I'm saying, while they hanging with colorist boys. So, I didn't. Because I used to feel like, because I didn't look like them. And then I just didn't like how they used to always laugh when here come a boy picking on me. So I didn't like light-skinned girls when I was in middle school. When I got to high school, of course, all that changed. I got older. And I started filling out. My face started changing. I wore contacts in high school, so I felt prettier. I did. My confidence kind of, went up. And then I started getting boyfriends. So I did. I felt it boosted my confidence. It really did. It kind of changed me a little bit. My senior year, by that time I had already been with my high school sweetheart for like a year and a half. And, we were like, I wouldn't say we were a popular couple, but we won cutest couple in high school, and I mean, and I'm not gonna lie, like a lot of guys was, kind of high fiving him because they felt like I was just such a innocent, good girl, and I would say I wasn't popular, but people knew who I was because of him. So, and I did. I'm not gonna say I was feeling myself, but I had a little more confidence then. And then on top of that, that's when I first started wearing makeup, even though my makeup was atrocious. But back then, it looked good back then. So, but yeah, I started gaining a little more confidence. But now, as I got older, after I graduated and stuff like this, I mean, I think I look like y'all see. I get on here with my hair like that, like I don't care, like because I know I'm pretty. Don't get me wrong. I have my days where I still be looking in the mirror. I'm like, ooh, I look sad. But I know how to clean myself up. And it be days where I don't have on no makeup and then I have my hair done, and I be feeling gorgeous, like you know. But but I would say my biggest insecurities now is my body. Like I'm not necessarily worried about my face. Like I feel like I look cute, but it's my body because my body don't look how it used to look. So I was like, all right, I need to tighten up on that. But I'm gonna get me a membership this year too. But anyway, but yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you. I don't even know how we got on this. I don't even know how we got on the subject. What was we talking about? We was talking about making good. I don't know. But yeah, but I guess I'm gonna open up to y'all a little bit about how I used to feel. But yeah, Ashley, because me and Ashley and Darren, we did. I know my mom and I probably told y'all this. We thought we was poor. We did because we used to always wear hand me downs. We used to, we couldn't afford a lot, and don't get me wrong, we still have our broke days. But it was real bad back then. It was real bad. But I will say this: we never went to bed hungry, because some people have, and I will say I'm grateful for that. Like they did what they could to raise us and to take care of us. We never went to bed hungry, but we did have them days. Y'all don't look. But some people y'all don't experience where y'all had y'all hot water done got cut off. Y'all had to boil it on the stove and mix it with the cold water in the tub. Y'all. If you went to that, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I feel like this is about to turn out not how I want it, because I'm already looking at it and I don't like it. They're gonna take it to big pieces. Hold on, I'm gonna read y'all comments in a minute because I don't know what y'all saying. Right, you absolutely right. It ain't about the looks, but back then, kids were cruel, and our minds were so fragile, and you know, just stupid stuff. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm getting tired of curling this wig. I might finish it in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. But hold on, let me read your comments right quick. Take it down. I think I'm sitting on this during air. Yes, Beth, I just see that. I just watched that video before I got on live. He paid off his parents' mortgage. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they've, of course they have, but they are in a. I'm glad he did that for his parents. I want to do something like that. You're right, Miss Antoinette. It sure is. Yes, Miss Mocash. Yeah, it be your own people. I agree, Miss Virginia. It's gonna be mean. Yep. That his insecurities. Right. And you know what's crazy? If you let men tell it, they'll claim they're not insecure. They'll claim that, oh, I don't have self hate. I love myself. No, you don't. No, you don't. Like me later life crazy and he was ugly. But then you're beautiful. Thank you. Oh, this feel good. Let's see. My mouth is so fast. I would have told your mama. And see, I didn't. I'm not somebody that was quick on my feet with comebacks. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like arguing with people. I know it may seem like that, but I don't like arguing with people, especially when it comes to boys. Like, what has body shaming? She thinks. Yes, I saw that interview of Tammy Roman when people just was talking. First of all, she's sick now. I think she has diabetes. That's why she's so skinny. And people be talking like y'all see what y'all did to Chadwick Boseman, and it turned out he was sick and he had cancer. People be sitting there talking about people weight and how it changed. Like, y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all don't know what people be going through. Always picking on somebody. But but yeah, I had to, and you know what's crazy? A lot of those guys that be like, "Oh, you ugly." Da, da, da. To this day, some of them be in my inbox. I'd be like, "Bye, no, goodbye, no." I'd be like, "Boy, please go to hell." No, no. I'm like, you used to pick on me. You used to say little stuff. Nah. You realize that me the same folks that tease you in bad situations. Mm-hmm. Yep. They be in bad situations, going through it, catching hell. Mm-mm. And don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna say I was the same. I already told y'all about the stuff I did. Like, um, I've been bullied. I bullied somebody, and but I got my karma back for it. I wouldn't say I was intentionally bullying her, but I was a part of it. Like some girl, just being a follower. That's all it was. Being a follower. I was so stupid back then. Ugh. And that's oh, I know how we got on this subject because I said I don't want to have kids. I don't want them to go through the same thing I went through. I don't want my child, if I do have a child, I don't want her to be a follower. I want her to be a leader, like do her own thing. I don't want her to be afraid to be by herself or feel like she need friends to complete her or something like that. Because I was going through that. I felt like, oh, you weren't really nobody if you ain't had no friends. So, I try to make sure I had them. Like, it's just, and when you get grown, you be like, my goodness. And the thing is, you ever had your mom be like, girl, them ain't your real friends. And mom always be right. Always be right. And I'm just like, ugh, if I could go back in time. But it made me who I am today. I changed for the better. Um, and I don't ever want her to be I don't want her to be that girl where she bullying somebody, teasing somebody. I want her to be 10 times better than me. And I want her to be smart. I said, if I ever do have a child, I'm going to read to her while she's pregnant so she can like reading when she get older. When she come out the womb. Mm-hmm. Because I be paying attention to stuff. And I'm like, because, everybody got something about they said that they don't like. I don't like the fact that I'm so sensitive. I hate being sensitive. I get that from my mama, though. Because y'all know my mama is sensitive. She's very sensitive. Well, my mom done been through some things when she done been through some trauma. So that's why she's so sensitive all the time. And she's easy. I don't want to say easily bothered, but people can get under her skin fast. Like, they can hurt her feelings fast. So, but I'm sensitive like her. And like me, when you been picked on a lot, you be sensitive. Like somebody, especially, and I only get like that really when it comes to men. Like, y'all know my ex, he used to say little stuff. Like, he would, I don't know, it was just, Lord, the Lord has delivered me, y'all. He used to just say little, I can't really explain it, but he was kind of like, you ever feel like somebody low key don't like you, like they hate you? I just felt like that sometimes. He claimed it wasn't that. He was like, he used to tease me about a lot of stuff. And I'm like, you would think like your boyfriend ain't supposed to do that. You know? But then he'll say, oh, it's just you being civil. I just be playing with you. I don't play games like that. I don't play like that. Because I know what I went through. I know what guys be saying to me. And he was like, no, you just don't like when you don't like when I be messing with you. No, it's men, period. Like, I ball up like that when men say stuff to me. Like, if you say that, like, if any man criticize me on something, I easily get offended. I do. Because it's a man saying something to me. I feel like they teasing me or picking on me. Shavon has never done that. I give him that. He's never done that to me. Like, I can honestly say this is the first time I've dated somebody where I don't feel like I'm being criticized or picked on or teased like that. Like, my ex used to call me, excuse my language, he used to call me fat ass. Like, when I used to eat and stuff. Even though I knew he was joking, I wouldn't show it, but it bothered me because, it's because it's a guy saying something to me. you know, and I'm like, I used to get so mad. I'm like, I don't know how to respond. And then sometimes I wouldn't get mad because, like let's say we in a joking situation and I'm saying something to him. He's, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I wouldn't get mad, but like if it be out of, I don't want to say out of nowhere, I would. Like it would hurt, but I would try not to show it because then he would be like, "Oh, you a crybaby." That's if you ever want to get under my skin. If you ever want to piss me off, call me a crybaby because I hate that. Because everybody know I'm sensitive, so they'll use that against me by calling me and saying, "Oh, you being a crybaby." I hate that because I feel like you dismissing my feelings when you do that. When I tell you, I don't hate nothing in this word. I hate that because I feel like you disregarding what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You just. I feel like you effing with me by saying that. You a cry. My ex used to call me a crybaby all the time, and we used to argue. So I ain't realize how bad it was until now. Like we used to argue a lot because he would say stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't believe I did it. Oh, oh, mm, mm, mm. But it was, he used to just say stuff, and I'm just like, don't get me wrong, he wasn't a horrible person, but he wasn't good either. He wasn't for me. Some girls can handle that. You know, some girls be quick at the mouth. They'll cuss their man out, call him all types of names and stuff, swing on them, and they be good. I wasn't like that. I wasn't raised like that, and I've never liked men like that. So I didn't know how to deal with it. That was the first time I dated somebody that was, little throw little jabs like that. Like, and it like even my high school sweetheart did that. He was dark skinned, and a lot of let's go back to what I was saying earlier. A lot of black guys they like light skinned women. He had a thing for red girls. Okay, I wasn't red, and then why I ain't gonna never forget. I think we were sitting in a classroom. I think we was during lunch, and he was no, where was we at? I know it was at school, but I can't remember where we was. He was just like, oh, he was like, oh, why you couldn't be red? And I said, what? And I said, don't say that ish to me ever again. Man, I'm just playing. And I said, no, you wasn't. Because before he dated me, that's what he used to, that's what he liked. Y'all know how these rappers, these men are. Red bone this, yellow bone that. They like light skinned women. And I'm like, for you to be my boyfriend, you say something like that? Like, come on. It's nasty. Like, it's just rude. And like, this is real stuff I experienced. Like, I cannot make this up. I can't make it up. So back then, yes, I used to be very insecure. And I had real low self esteem. Like, don't get me wrong, I ain't let nobody hit on me or nothing like that. But I didn't defend myself like I do now. I'm glad I'm delivered. Oh, y'all seen a lot of stuff. Hold on, read these comments. Yes, nice, nasty. Do you watch this YouTuber named just she was talking about Bo? Oh man, why would he say that? I don't like that either. Right. Like he used to say stuff like that all the time. Sounds like PTSD. Get your body is reacting to whatever trick. Right. Yeah, mama did tell me that. She did, and I tried to being ignorant and strong like I was real naive and didn't listen. As soon as you being scared because picking a bullet. Yeah. People have learned and leave me. By the guy with the long hair. Yep, he had dreads. Mm-hmm. So when you tell someone how less might hurt you, they turn around and do the same. Yeah. And you know what kills me about that? You know, so why even if he like lighter right. Yes, I am. I'm glad too. And me and him, we are still friends on Facebook. And I'm just so glad I'm at a place because I'm not like it took me a minute to get over him. I really liked him even after we broke up. But I even tried to be friends with him after that big mistake. Like it just anytime he said anything, it triggered me. I just like we used to just get into it. But I'm glad I don't even have the urges to talk to him no more. Like I'm just glad that part of me is behind me. And he used to say stuff like that all the time. But yeah, the guy I dated in high school, yes, he did. He was like, "Oh, why you can't be red?" I was like, "What? It don't make no sense." It didn't. I don't know, but yeah, that ain't nothing new. A lot of guys like him, they do that, you know. And I mean, I get it. You have a preference. Love who you like, love who you love. But I'm like, don't come and talk to me if you want something else. Like, you know. Anyway. Yeah, he's a trip now. It ain't just the men, it's the women too. Like, okay, and this is another thing. A lot of women, y'all will be saying, "Oh, I got a preference. I don't like." A lot of y'all be saying y'all don't like light skinned men. Y'all like dark skin. Y'all like them dark. Okay, but then again, you in the same category with the men when they say they like light skinned women. It's the same thing. Y'all get butt hurt when men say, "Oh, I don't really date dark skins like that. I don't like dark skins." But that's the same as y'all saying y'all don't like light skinned men. How y'all think light skins feel? You know, me, I like every shade. I have dated. Have I dated light skinned dude? No, I haven't, cause they ain't like me. I had crushes on them, a couple of them, but they ain't like me like that. No, he wasn't light skinned. He was close enough, but he wasn't. But yeah, they ain't like me like that. I've had a crush on a lot of dudes that was light skinned or something like that. I even had a crush on white boys, but they ain't like me like that. But I don't know. But I guess I liked whoever liked me. Well, not I don't want to say that because that sounds like you. You know what I'm saying? That sounds weird. But y'all get what I'm saying. But it's the same thing. So I mean, y'all kind of in the same boat with the men when y'all say that. So you can't really judge them off their preference if you have the same preference. You know, saying like, "Oh, I want to date, dark skinned men, da 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 da, ooh, da da da." But I do know, I will say this, I do know when it comes to men saying that, they kind of bash dark skinned women while they saying it. I know there's a lot of girls, they don't bash light skinned men. They just saying they like darker men, you know? So I could see the difference. That's the only time I'm like, hold on now, you know. But when it comes to preference, like everybody got a preference. But a lot of men, they tend to bash dark skinned girls. Like, I be like, hold up, calling them monkeys, saying they ugly. You know, they try to make dark skinned women look like they're more masculine and make lighter women seem like they're more feminine and more sexy. Like at first of all, look, we all black and we all beautiful. Some people need to get out of that mindset about color. Right, it is on the skin. Right. Right. And I've grown to love, like, I've grown to really love my skin. Like, but the only thing I don't like about it is that it itches. Like, I think I'm allergic to sugar because anytime I eat something with sugar in it or drink something with sugar in it, I itch really bad. So I need to see if I can get like an allergy test or something to see if I'm allergic because it always happens whenever I drink something with sugar in it. Like, if I eat candy, I'm gonna get the scratching. Like, see what I had. I had some lemonade earlier, and y'all see me sitting here scratching my legs because I just had some lemonade. I don't know. I need to get that checked out because that's weird. But I'm not like clawing at my skin like it's real bad. It's just, it's uncomfortable. Ooh. No, you consider brown people light? No, there's light, brown, and dark. Like, it's what's the difference? Many different shades. Well, yeah, there's different shades. Not daughter of a king. When you plan New Year's, Earth to Janae. Mom, what you said? Oh, because she saw me staring at her. Yeah, I was daydreaming. I'm going to my mom's house tomorrow. We're having a little New Year's Eve gathering. Oh, I need to listen to Kiana message. I'm going to have to listen to it when I get off because she sent me an audio message. Yeah. mm. Mm. It is. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I had to check my messages. Y'all don't feel like curling this wig no more. I got most of it. I'm gonna finish it in the morning. I got all morning to do it, so. Mm. Um. Have y'all got y'all booster shots? How do they feel? Do they make you get sick? Cause I'm thinking about getting mine, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want it either. I'm like, I don't want nothing that's gonna make me get sick. I'm scared I'm gonna get sick. I am like, look, y'all, I don't want that mess no more. I had it one time and I don't want it no more. Man. She's okay. So they had it. It don't make you sick. Like when they call it a booster, like what it do? Is it like another strain of the darn first vaccine? Like what is it? She got tired of. Oh, it had her feeling a little weak. Okay. Oh, I want a pickled egg. I had bought a full jar of pickled eggs from Walmart. Just like the flu vaccine. Oh. Mm. I don't want to have both coalitions. Oh, they also. Oh, yeah, I'm a little sleepy. Also, I noticed at my job, a lot of people have been buying the at-home COVID tests. They sell them on Amazon now. They've been, and when I say they've been buying them like crazy, like one order, it had like 15 boxes in it. It comes with 2 tests in it. So what's 2 times 15? I ain't finna do the math. Leave me alone. So yeah, so they've been buying them up. So y'all could do that too. Like if y'all don't want to go out to no darn CVS or Walgreens, you can do the at home one. I hope it does. I wonder does it work real good. Cause I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna order me a couple tests and keep them at the house. Yeah, just Oh, you can't get an appointment for the wait for the vaccine or to get a COVID test. They 30 for 2. Ooh, somebody must have had some money that day because I was inducting on one of my stations and I'm sitting there scanning. I'm like, dog. And I mean, each tour I get, it had like 20 to 15 or 25 of them in there. I'm like, because somebody was buying them up. And they for $30. Ooh. That's ridiculous. I don't know what with these earrings. With these earrings, I like to try to make an S. I don't know. I be doing weird stuff. Yeah. Y'all, I want to show y'all this video. Ashley and these. Ashley had these toe up boots. I want to show y'all so bad, but she's scared y'all gonna talk about her. She's scared y'all gonna pick on her. I told her y'all ain't gonna pick on her. Y'all just gonna laugh like we did. I want to upload it so bad because I recorded it. Yes, they're gonna start hoarding me up. They're gonna be stacking them up in their cabinet, in their pantries. Like, they was ordering them things up. I tried to get on there and get me one. They was all out. I was like, well, no. They must have restocked, though. They probably restocked it pretty fast. I was like, I want to get me one. Come with two in there. Take the shot, you have to take it again because your immune system. Well, how many times we gotta take the shot? And I ain't gonna keep letting these people stick me in the arm. Oh. I don't like this. I used to do this. It don't hurt because it ain't gripping nothing. These little plastic ones, I need to give me some real clips. I keep saying I'm gonna give me some of the metal ones, them big metal ones, but I ain't did nothing yet. This room smells like pancakes. It smells so good. I don't want to burn all that candle though. I still a lot of candle left, but still. The last time I had got the flu shot, that was, I want to, say it was the year before last when I got the flu shot. And because I feel like it's unnecessary. Listen, I ain't heard nobody get the flu in years. Like, you know, look, I ain't heard nobody get no cold, no darn fever, no, I'm talking about a regular fever. I ain't heard nobody getting no regular sickness in a while. All I've been hearing about is COVID. I'm like, well, don't the other ones don't exist no more? I ain't heard nothing. Child. Yeah, I ain't had the flu shot in a couple of years. I ain't getting it neither. It's still in me. Need to give me some throw pillows or something. Maybe like a couple gold throw pillows. Oh, good. Hey, man. Sleeping. Today, Thursday? Yeah. Toot toot. Mom, actually, can I upload that video of her in them boots, man? Y'all gonna laugh. It's short, but y'all gonna laugh. I'm telling y'all. The same way y'all laughed when she was flipping in that darn floaty when we was out of town. Cause she had me and Ashley, and my mama crying. I tend to wipe my face with these randomly. I like to wipe my face with them just for my face feel dry. Because I have dry skin. I do. Ain't nothing I can do about it. But I put like, I need to get me some more hydrating makeup. Because I got matte makeup. So, you know, it'll be straight. I'm about to say, what's she gonna do? Beat me up? I'm about to upload it anyway. And I'm like, what they gonna say? Like, and it's not like they gonna catch her wearing them. They gonna be sitting in the trunk. Man, y'all want to laugh? I'm finna upload it. That girl will be quite alright. It was worse when she was flipping in that floaty. You can ring my bell. That shit don't upload it. Mom, what happened to them bob wigs you had? You don't wear them. You need to give them to me. Y'all remember them Bobby Boss bob wigs I used to have? What happened to them? I think I threw them out because they got stiff. I used to wear that bob wig all the time, but it was in such great condition, and it was synthetic, but it was real good. It was a real good. Hold on, y'all. I got the camera on. Sorry, I'm on live. Oh. Say hey to my people. Yeah, he get the he probably does he have to get the flu shot once a year? Cause that ain't now that get me once a year. Oh, he's here. I'm coming now. I'm itching. All right, y'all. I'm finna eat. I'm finna watch TV. So I'll see y'all later. Say bye.